Welcome to Cinema 4D Release 10, Basic Intro Part 3. Now, we left off with this rather interesting texture on this basic cube with a basic light, floor, empty sky, and just basic information. So now let's do something with it. Alright. Let's have a little fun, shall we? First, let's get rid of this cube. Delete the texture. Let's delete this light source. Delete this sky. And let's have a little fun. Let's bring in a default sky. We can find that in Objects, Sky, Create Sky. We'll just use the default. And with a single click, it brings in a sky with properties of date and time, volumetric settings, cloud settings, and an environment to help spread the light. Now, what we need from here is we need an object. So I will fetch, let's have some fun. Let's play with a spline. So let's jump into the front view, which is F4. Front view, here we are. Pull down, so we can have some room here. Let's take a spline and let's draw the outside of a vase. So I'll click here, click there, 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 and then end in the center, making sure it's centered. Alright, jumping back to perspective. Here is our spline we drew. It's a little big, so let's scale it down, shall we? And moving tool, lift it up out of the ground so it's flat with the ground. Now let's fetch a NURBS, a lathe NURB. Drop the spline into it, and boom, there's our vase. Now the spline hasn't been made editable, so it is fully editable as it is. With the spline selected, we can grab certain points and change them around. Or I can drag the spline out. Let's go into dotted mode here. There we go. Even in the lathe, I just had to have it in dotted mode. Now, where's the points? There they are. We can select a point, and we can use the handles, the axis handles, to change the shape until we get the desired effect we're looking for. Alright, I'm going to change the shape on this a little bit, and I shall return. Okay, now we have a basic vase. To make it permanent, so it cannot be editable anymore, we select the lathe NURBS object in the Object Manager, scoot across, and click Make Object Editable. Now it's a permanent polygon object. Back to normal mode. Now we have something we can play with, so we can create a texture, drop it onto the object, open it up. Let's shut off color, turn on transparency, back down the brightness of the transparency, and tint the transparency. Let's give it a light tint. Use color, I guess. Turn it back on. Maybe brighten it up a little, so we have a nice light colored object. And let's change the date and time. 11 a.m. And that's fine. Now let's take a quick render. I'll pause it. Alright, 46 seconds, not too bad. Basic shape made out of splines. thrown into a NURB, and here we are. We have our own polygon object made from scratch. We threw in an environment with the sky presets, gave it a render, and here we are. Nothing major, but still, for some people, this is a major accomplishment. So we don't look down on anybody for that. Now, to save the picture when you're all done, you hit File, Save Picture As, choose your extension. Usually I like to choose JPEG. Set the dots per inch. Resolution, usually anywhere from 150 to 300 dots per inch. 150 works fine for now. Then you hit OK, and then specify in the Save In tab where you want to put it on your computer. And then give it a name down here, and hit Save, and you're done. And then you can take and print that picture out, or you can apply it to your desktop, or send it to a friend through an instant messenger or email or whatever. It's all up to you what you want to do. I guess that's about it for now, so stay tuned for more tutorials. I'm out.